Go to Class 2A, where the second-ranked Hinton Blackhawks are playing in their first ever state championship game, but they would have a tough test against undefeated Dyke New Hartford. Picking up in set 2, it's Avery Burgad faking out the Wolverines, hitting them with a light tap, and just like that, Hinton has the 1-point lead. But the Wolverines would show off their own power, make way for Peyton Peterson, firing one right down the middle to keep this one a close set. Wolverines were up 2-0 heading into set 3, but Hinton doesn't lose the fight. They keep the ball in play, then Carly Hicklin finishes it off with the big kill. Bailey Boovy also key for Hinton tonight with one of her 22 kills. But Dyke New Hartford shows why they're the top-ranked undefeated team. Peyton Peterson drops the dagger for the win. Hinton falls 3-0, but still plenty to be proud of, playing in their first ever state championship game.
We've been working towards this our whole lives. Especially this season, we wanted to make it to the championship, and we did. So we're really being positive about that, not hanging our heads, because we knew we gave up a fight to the #1 team. And I'll give them, they were a really good team, and we just never backed down. But in the end, they came up on top.
Very impressive. The girls focus well. They focus well in practice. When it comes to the games, they're keyed in. They're locked in. They're ready to go. They love each other. They play hard for each other. They don't want to let each other down, and it shows on the court.
Hinton made history making it this far, and they wrap up a great season at 32-2 overall. That wraps up the 2023 state volleyball tournament. From Coralville, Iowa, Amber Salas, KTIV Sports Force.